Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, the angels have a special message just for you, words that can lift your spirit, open your heart, and guide you into your divine season. Imagine a light shining on your path, showing you doors that are waiting to be opened, blessings that are waiting to flow. The universe is speaking, and your angels are whispering signs you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath, feel the love and peace surrounding you, and know that this moment is divinely timed just for you. If this message touches your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more uplifting words from the angels. Your engagement helps us bring these divine whispers to more souls like you. Angels say, do not scroll away. This message has found you at the exact moment your heart needed it most. There is someone who deeply loves you, far more than you realize. Their thoughts return to you when the world is quiet. Their heart still recognizes your name in every prayer, every memory, every dream. Angels say this connection was never ordinary. It was never accidental. And it is far from over. Right now, unseen forces are aligning events in ways you cannot yet understand. Conversations you didn't expect, messages that arrive at the perfect time, encounters that feel random but are divinely arranged. What feels like coincidence is actually preparation. Angels say, someone who deeply loves you is about to surprise you in the most unexpected way. This surprise will not come through chaos. It will come through clarity. It will arrive when you least expect it, but when you are finally ready. You may have felt abandoned, ignored, left wondering why silence replaced affection. But angels say the silence was not rejection, it was transformation. Sometimes love must step back to grow strong enough to return with purpose. There is someone who has been changing in ways you could not see, healing wounds, confronting fears, letting go of pride, learning lessons they could only learn by losing you. Angels say this person has been fighting internal battles you were never meant to carry, and now they are reaching the moment of truth. You might notice signs already. Repeated dreams about the same person. Sudden emotional waves for no clear reason. A strong urge to check your phone at random moments. Memories resurfacing without warning. These are not imagination. They are energetic signals. Angels communicate through feelings before actions appear. The heart knows before the mind understands. This person still feels your presence, even when distance separates you. They replay moments, conversations, laughter, and even disagreements, not with regret alone, but with recognition. Recognition that what they had with you was rare. Angels say they are realizing something important. Love like this does not come twice. The surprise they are preparing will not be small. It will not be careless. It will not be confusing. It will come with intention. Perhaps it will be a message you never expected to receive. Perhaps an apology spoken with honesty for the first time. Perhaps a confession that has been held back out of fear. Angels say, prepare your heart. Not to chase, not to beg, not to reopen old wounds. Prepare your heart to receive truth. Because when this person reaches out, they will come differently, with humility, with clarity, with courage. And here is the most important part of this message. You are not meant to shrink yourself to be loved. Angels say the delay was not punishment, it was protection. Protection from a version of love that was not yet ready to honor you fully. Now something is shifting. The universe is moving this person toward accountability, toward emotional maturity, toward understanding what they almost lost. And angels want you to know this. Whether this surprise leads to reconnection, closure, or a new beginning, it will bring peace to your heart. Because divine love does not return to confuse you. It returns to align you. If you have been praying for clarity, this is your confirmation. If you have been asking for a sign, this is it. If you have been trying to let go but couldn't, angels say, wait just a little longer. Not everything that pauses is ending. Some things pause because they are being rewritten. Angels will reveal why this person could not come back sooner, what fear held them back, and how you will recognize the moment this surprise is finally ready to appear in your life. Do not ignore the signs. Do not doubt your intuition. And most of all, do not believe you were forgotten. Angels say, you were remembered every day. Angels say, there was a reason the door did not open when you hoped it would. There was a reason silence stretched longer than your patience. And there was a reason this person could not return to you before now. It was not because they stopped loving you. It was because they were afraid of the love they felt. Angels say this person saw in you something powerful, something real, and real love can be terrifying to someone who has not yet healed. They were not ready to face themselves. Every time they thought about reaching out, doubt followed. What if I fail again? What if I hurt them? What if I'm not enough? Fear disguised itself as distance. Angels say this person has been carrying unresolved pain from the past, old disappointments, betrayals they never fully processed, lessons they avoided instead of learned. And because of that, they chose avoidance instead of honesty. But avoidance does not erase love. It only delays confrontation. You may have wondered why they seemed confident one moment, then disappeared the next. Why they showed affection, then withdrew without explanation. Why the connection felt intense, yet unstable. Angels say the answer is simple. They were battling themselves. And while you were growing through patience, they were growing through pressure. Pressure reveals truth. Angels say life has been teaching them what you tried to show through love, loss, loneliness, regret, reflection. Moments when they wished they had spoken instead of staying silent. Moments when they realized no one else felt like you. Moments when distraction stopped working. Because no matter how far they went, your energy followed them. Not to haunt, but to remind. You were the mirror they avoided looking into. Angels say now that mirror is unavoidable. Circumstances have changed. Their perspective has shifted. The noise around them has quieted enough for truth to speak. And truth is speaking loudly. They are realizing that love is not found by running. It is preserved by courage. Angels say this person has been practicing conversations with you in their mind, rehearsing apologies, imagining your reaction, wondering if they still have a chance. They fear two things at the same time: reaching out and being too late. This is why angels are preparing the moment carefully. Because timing matters. If they had returned before understanding their mistakes, history would have repeated itself. But angels do not allow cycles to repeat when souls are meant to rise. You are protected from a return that would have reopened wounds. Now something is different. Angels say the surprise you are about to receive will come from growth, not impulse. This person is learning how to show up, not just speak. You may notice their energy shifting already. Their name appearing unexpectedly. Dreams becoming more vivid. A sense of anticipation you can't explain. Angels say your soul recognizes alignment before logic catches up. This is why you feel restless but hopeful. And angels want you to know something very important. You did nothing wrong by waiting. You did nothing wrong by hopping. You did nothing wrong by loving deeply. Your heart was never foolish, it was faithful. Angels say patience has refined you. You are no longer the same person who first met them. You are stronger, clearer, more aware of your worth. And that changes everything. If this person returns, they will meet a version of you who no longer accepts confusion, who requires honesty, who expects consistency. And angels say that is exactly why they are nervous. Because they know they must come correct or not come at all. The universe does not reunite souls casually. It reunites them with purpose. Angels will reveal how you will recognize the moment this person is about to reach out, the signs that appear just before the surprise, and what you must do to stay aligned with the blessing instead of blocking it. Do not rush the process. Do not doubt the timing. And do not underestimate how deeply you are loved. Angels say, what is meant for you does not return empty-handed. Angels say, before divine surprises arrive, signs always appear. Not loud signs, not dramatic ones, but subtle confirmations that whisper to the soul. If you have been feeling an unexplainable shift recently, this is not random. Angels say the moment is approaching. You may feel unusually calm after a long season of emotional heaviness, or suddenly emotional for no clear reason. This emotional release is preparation, your heart making space for what is coming. One of the first signs is repetition. You keep seeing the same numbers, the same words, the same reminders. Angels repeat messages when they want to be heard. You might hear songs that remind you of this person, not once, but often. Lyrics that speak directly to your situation, as if someone is answering thoughts you never said out loud. Angels say music is one of their favorite channels. Another sign is memory activation. Moments you thought were buried resurface, not to cause pain, but to bring understanding. You suddenly remember why the connection mattered, why it felt different, why it never fully left your heart. Angels say this remembrance is mutual. As you remember, they remember too. Distance does not erase energetic bonds. You may also notice a strange pull towards stillness, wanting quiet, wanting to be alone more often. This is not isolation, it is alignment. Angels say silence sharpens intuition. And in that silence, you may feel their presence emotionally, a warmth, a heaviness, a sense that something unfinished is stirring. This is the moment just before action. Angels say another powerful sign is detachment. You stop chasing answers. You stop replaying the past obsessively. You stop needing control. Detachment is not giving up, it is trusting. And trust invites miracles. When you no longer need the surprise to happen, it becomes free to arrive. You may even feel ready for any outcome, reunion or release, conversation or closure. This emotional neutrality signals maturity, and angels reward maturity with truth. Angels say pay attention to your dreams now. Dreams where this person speaks clearly. Dreams where reconciliation feels peaceful, not chaotic. Dreams where emotions are resolved. These dreams are previews, not promises, but possibilities. Another sign is synchronicity involving this person. You hear their name unexpectedly. Someone mentions them without knowing your story. You cross paths with people connected to them. Angels say the web is tightening. Energy moves before bodies do. You may also feel a gentle nudge to prepare yourself, cleaning your space, clearing old messages, releasing resentment. These actions are instinctive, they are guided. Because angels say, you cannot receive new energy while holding old weight. This is why forgiveness becomes easier now. Not because the past didn't hurt, but because holding pain no longer serves you. And angels want you to understand this clearly. The surprise will not come to test you. It will come to honor your growth. If this person reaches out, it will be different. The tone will be softer, the words more thoughtful, the timing more respectful. No games, no confusion, no disappearing acts. Angels say if you feel peace instead of anxiety when thinking about them, that is the biggest sign of all. Peace is alignment. Anxiety is warning, and alignment means you are ready. Angels will reveal what this surprise will likely look like, how it may unfold step by step, and how you should respond to protect your heart while staying open to love. Do not force clarity. Do not rush communication. And do not ignore your intuition. It is your divine compass. Angels say, when the time is right, you will not have to chase the truth. It will come to you. Angels say, when divine timing activates, nothing feels forced. The surprise you are about to experience will not arrive with chaos or confusion. It will arrive gently, yet powerfully, like a door opening without resistance. This is not about dramatic gestures. It is about sincerity. Angels say the first step will be communication, but not the kind you experienced before. It may begin with a simple message, a short greeting, a quiet check-in, not long explanations, not emotional pressure, just presence. And that presence will feel different. You will sense intention behind their words, thoughtfulness, respect, a careful choice of language that reflects growth rather than impulse. Angels say they will not rush you. They have learned that love cannot be demanded, it must be invited. You may notice pauses between responses, not distance, but reflection. This person is choosing their words carefully because they now understand the weight of silence. Angels say honesty will come in layers. Not everything at once. Not overwhelming, but truthful. They may acknowledge mistakes without excuses. They may express regret without expecting forgiveness immediately. They may speak from vulnerability rather than ego. And that vulnerability will be real. Because angels say pride has been humbled. You might feel surprised not by what they say, but by how they listen. They will listen to understand, not to defend. This is a sign of transformation. Angels say the surprise will unfold slowly because it is meant to last. Fast returns often fade. Slow rebuilds endure. You may feel a temptation to rush the moment, to finally get answers, reassurance, clarity, but angels caution patience. Let actions speak louder than words. Consistency will reveal intention. Watch how they show up over time. Watch if communication remains steady. Watch if effort replaces excuses. Angels say you are no longer meant to accept breadcrumbs. You deserve presence. And if the surprise leads to reconnection, it will come with boundaries, healthy ones. You will feel empowered to speak your needs without fear of losing them, because angels say, what is meant for you does not leave when you speak your truth. This connection, if renewed, will feel calmer, more grounded, less intoxicating, but more secure. And that is growth. If, however, the surprise brings closure instead of reunion, angels say it will still be a blessing. Because clarity heals. You may finally hear words you needed but never received, explanations that bring peace, apologies that release weight. And angels say closure does not mean loss, it means freedom. Either outcome serves your highest good. This is why angels prepared you first. You are no longer approaching this moment from pain, but from strength. Angels say the universe does not repeat lessons until they are learned. It elevates them. And now, this situation is being elevated. Pay attention to how your body responds during this unfolding. Peace is confirmation. Tension is guidance. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to take your time. You are allowed to choose yourself. Angels say, love that aligns with you will never pressure you to abandon your boundaries. Angels will reveal what you must do emotionally and spiritually to receive this surprise fully, how to protect your heart, and how to remain aligned with divine love no matter the outcome. Do not rush destiny. Do not fear truth. And do not settle for less than clarity. Angels say, What is coming is not meant to break you. It is meant to complete a chapter. Angels say, receiving love is not about opening your heart without wisdom. It is about opening your heart with clarity. Before this surprise fully arrives, angels are guiding you to prepare, not by changing who you are, but by standing firmly in who you've become. You are no longer the person who waited in uncertainty. You are no longer the person who accepted half answers. You are no longer the person who ignored red flags for the sake of hope. Angels say this growth is sacred. The first preparation is emotional honesty. Be honest with yourself about what you need now, not what you wanted before, not what you hoped they would become, but what you require in order to feel safe, respected, and valued. Angels say clarity attracts clarity. If you are unsure of your boundaries, the universe cannot protect them. The second preparation is releasing outcome attachment. This is powerful. When you no longer say, I need this to work, and instead say, I trust what is meant for me, you align with divine flow. Angels say love that survives control is not love, it is fear. Let go of forcing results. Let truth reveal itself naturally. The third preparation is forgiveness, but not permission. Forgiveness releases you. Permission must be earned. Angels say forgiving the past does not mean reopening the same door without change. It means clearing emotional residue so new energy can enter cleanly. You may forgive silently. You may forgive without explanation. You may forgive without reconciliation. Forgiveness is internal. Trust is built. Angels say the fourth preparation is strengthening your connection to peace. If you feel anxious when thinking about this person, pause. Anxiety is a message. Peace is confirmation. Angels do not guide through chaos. If the surprise aligns with your peace, it is divinely supported. If it disrupts your peace, angels say, step back and observe. You are no longer meant to react, you are meant to respond. Another important preparation is surrendering the need to explain yourself. You do not owe anyone access to your heart just because they return. You do not owe emotional labor to prove your worth. Angels say love that is aligned recognizes value without persuasion. Stand in quiet confidence. If this person returns, let them show you who they are now, without you teaching them. Consistency is the test. Effort is the language. Time reveals all intentions. Angels say protect your energy during this period. Speak less, observe more, pray more, listen deeply. Your intuition is sharp right now. And here is a powerful truth angels want you to remember. You are not here to repeat a cycle, you are here to elevate it. If reunion happens, it will only survive at a higher level. If closure happens, it will free you for something greater. Either way, you win. Angels say divine love does not ask you to abandon yourself. It asks you to come home to yourself. The angels will reveal the spiritual meaning of this connection, why your souls were linked, and what lesson or destiny lies beyond this moment. This understanding will bring deep peace. Do not rush decisions. Do not ignore your worth. And do not forget how far you've come. Angels say, you were never waiting for them, you were becoming ready. Angels say, not every connection enters your life to stay forever, but some enter to awaken something eternal within you. This connection was never just about romance. It was about growth. It was about recognition. It was about awakening a deeper understanding of love, self-worth, and divine timing. Angels say your souls were linked because each of you carried a lesson the other needed to learn. You brought softness where there was hardness. You brought truth where there was avoidance. You brought depth where there was fear. And in return, this connection pushed you to rise, to see your value, to strengthen your boundaries, to trust your intuition. This is what angels call a catalyst connection. It does not arrive to be easy. It arrives to be transformative. Angels say before this person met you, they avoided emotional depth. They stayed in comfort zones. They resisted accountability. You changed that, not by force, but by example. Your love reflected parts of themselves they had never confronted, and that reflection was both beautiful and terrifying. This is why the connection felt intense. Intensity is not always about passion. It is about recognition. Angels say recognition shakes the soul. This connection awakened old wounds so they could be healed. It exposed emotional patterns so they could be broken. It forced both of you to grow or to run. You chose growth. They chose distance for a time. But distance does not erase destiny. It clarifies it. Angels say now the lesson is coming full circle. If this person returns transformed, the purpose may be continuation at a higher level. Love built on truth rather than fantasy. If they return unchanged, the purpose may be completion, closure that frees you completely. Either outcome fulfills the destiny. Angels say destiny is not always about staying. It is about understanding. Understanding your worth. Understanding your power. Understanding that love does not require self-abandonment. You were never meant to lose yourself in this connection. You were meant to find yourself through it. This is why angels protected you when it hurt. This is why delays happened. This is why clarity is arriving now. Angels say this connection was a mirror, not a prison. A mirror shows you who you are. And what you saw was strength, depth, loyalty, and emotional intelligence. You are not replaceable. You are not forgettable. You are not a lesson they will outgrow. You are a turning point in their story. Angels say some people only realize the value of gold after they've held stones. This person is realizing. But angels want you to remember, realization does not guarantee readiness. That is why discernment matters. Love aligned with destiny brings peace, not anxiety. And angels say the greatest purpose of this connection was this: to show you that you deserve love that meets you where you are. Not potential, not promises, not hope, presence. Angels will reveal what happens if you choose yourself fully, how this decision impacts your future love, and why this moment is a turning point not just for this connection, but for your entire path. Do not underestimate your role in this story. Do not doubt your intuition. And do not settle for less than what aligns with your soul. Angels say, you were never abandoned, you were being guided. Angels say, the most powerful shift does not happen when someone returns. It happens when you choose yourself, without fear of who may stay or leave. This is the moment you are standing in now. For a long time, you may have believed that love required sacrifice of your peace, that patience meant silence, that hope meant waiting. But angels say that season has ended. When you choose yourself, something extraordinary happens. The universe responds differently to you. You stop attracting lessons and start attracting alignment. Choosing yourself does not mean closing your heart. It means opening it with discernment. It means saying, I am open to love, but I am no longer available for confusion. Angels say this decision shifts your energy immediately. People feel it. Opportunities respond to it. Love recognizes it. This is why things are moving now. This is why the surprise is approaching. Not because you waited, but because you matured. When you choose yourself, you no longer chase validation. You no longer explain your worth. You no longer negotiate your boundaries. And angels say love that is meant for you will rise to meet you there. If this person returns during this phase, they will feel the difference in you immediately. They will sense your calm, your clarity, your self-respect, and they will understand something important. They are not returning to the same version of you. This changes the dynamic. No more imbalance. No more emotional guessing games. No more carrying the weight alone. Angels say choosing yourself also removes fear. You are no longer afraid of losing them because you know you will not lose yourself again. And that confidence is magnetic. But angels want you to hear this clearly. If this person cannot meet you at this level, it will not break you. Because choosing yourself ensures that nothing meant to leave can take your peace with it. This is the turning point. Not just in love, but in life. When you choose yourself, you create space for healthier connections, deeper joy, clearer purpose. You stop repeating cycles and start building foundations. Angels say this moment determines what kind of love comes next. Love that feels safe. Love that communicates. Love that stays. And whether that love comes through this person or someone new, angels say the blessing is the same: alignment. You were never meant to chase love. You were meant to attract it by being whole. Angels will reveal what kind of future love is being prepared for you, what qualities it carries, and how this next chapter will feel completely different from what you've known before. Do not doubt your progress. Do not minimize your strength. And do not step backward out of fear. Angels say, when you choose yourself, love chooses you too. Angels say, what is coming is not a repeat of the past. It is a response to your growth. The love being prepared for you will feel different in ways you may not even recognize at first, because you have never experienced love without tension before. This love will feel calm. Not boring, not distant, but steady. Angels say you will no longer feel the need to guess where you stand. You will not analyze messages or overthink silence. You will not feel anxiety when your phone is quiet, because consistency will replace confusion. This love will show up when it says it will. It will communicate clearly. It will respect your boundaries without resistance. Angels say the greatest sign of aligned love is peace. This is the love that does not disappear during conflict. It stays to understand. It listens without defense. It chooses resolution over ego. And angels want you to know something important. This love sees you. Not just your beauty, but your depth. Not just your strength, but your softness. Not just your loyalty, but your needs. You will not have to shrink to be chosen. You will not have to prove your worth. You will not have to wait for clarity. Clarity will be present from the beginning. Angels say laughter will return easily. Conversations will flow without effort. Silence will feel comfortable, not heavy. You will feel safe expressing yourself. This love will not trigger your past wounds. It will heal them. And here is the powerful truth angels want you to hear. Whether this love arrives through the person you already know or someone new, it will meet the same standard because you set it. You have outgrown emotional chaos. You have aligned with emotional maturity. Angels say your heart has learned discernment. Your soul has learned patience. Your spirit has learned trust. This is why what comes next will stay. You may feel moments of disbelief, moments where you wonder if it's real. Angels say this is normal when you move from survival to safety. Let yourself receive. Let yourself trust again, slowly. Love that is meant for you does not rush your healing. It honors it. Angels say this next chapter will feel like exhaling after holding your breath for too long. You will no longer feel emotionally alone, even when you are physically alone. Because love will be present, not absent. Angels will deliver a final confirmation message, revealing what you must remember as everything unfolds. and why this moment marks the end of waiting and the beginning of receiving. Do not look back with regret. Do not question your readiness. And do not close your heart out of fear. Angels say, "You are not late, you are right on time." Angels say, "Everything you have been feeling, the anticipation, the restlessness, the dreams that won't leave your mind, is a signal." It is a divine whisper telling you, "Prepare, because something extraordinary is about to happen." This is the moment before the surprise fully manifests, the quiet before the wave hits, the pause before clarity sweeps in. Angels say that surprises of this kind are never chaotic. They are precise. They arrive exactly when your heart is ready to receive, not before. You may feel subtle nudges in your life now. A thought of them that won't leave you alone. A song that triggers a memory. A sudden, inexplicable warmth or peace while you sit quietly. These are not coincidences. Angels say these are energetic confirmations. They are reminders that love is moving towards you. Notice your emotions closely now. Feelings of calm, excitement, or even tears are not signs of weakness. They are signs of awakening. Your heart is aligning with the divine timing of this reunion. Angels say this person who deeply loves you has been preparing, not just in thought but in spirit. Their energy has been shifting to match the depth and strength you now carry. They are being guided to return in a way that honors your growth. Do not mistake sudden changes for chaos. They are signs of transformation, signs that the universe is clearing the path. You may feel an urge to reach out. Angels say, pause. Do not act impulsively. Do not send messages out of longing or fear. Instead, breathe, center yourself, align with the energy of peace and clarity. The surprise will come, not because you chase it, but because you have become ready to receive it. Angels want you to know, the love returning is not the same love you experienced before. It is wiser, calmer, and purer. It carries the intention of alignment, not chaos. The confirmation you are waiting for may arrive in many forms. A heartfelt message, a spontaneous visit, a moment of honest conversation, even a simple gesture that speaks louder than words. Angels say these signals will feel unmistakable. Your intuition will recognize them instantly. Your heart will know that this is the moment. At this time, angels urge you to stay grounded. Keep faith, but do not build castles of expectation. Receive each step with gratitude, clarity, and self-respect. This is your spiritual preparation. To accept love fully without fear. To honor yourself while honoring the connection. To witness the unfolding of divine timing without trying to control it. Angels say your patience is about to be rewarded. The wait is ending. The surprise is near. And the love that is returning is ready to meet the strength, clarity, and maturity that you have cultivated. And here is the most important message angels want you to remember. No matter how this surprise unfolds, whether reunion or closure, you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are protected. You are guided. You are deeply loved. Angels say, someone who deeply loves you is about to surprise you in the most unexpected way. This is not a promise to control the outcome. It is a confirmation that love is moving, timing is divine, and your heart is about to witness something extraordinary. In the final message, angels will guide you on how to fully embrace this moment, how to respond when the surprise arrives, and how to step into your power as love manifests in your life. Do not rush. Do not doubt. And do not forget to keep your heart aligned with peace. Angels say, what is meant for you will always find its way home. Angels say, the moment you have been waiting for is closer than you think. Your heart is ready, your spirit is aligned, Your soul has been prepared. When this surprise arrives, it may not look exactly as you imagined. It may not come with fireworks or grand gestures. It will come with intention, presence, and love that speaks without words. Angels say this is your opportunity to witness love in its highest form. Love that respects boundaries. Love that communicates clearly. Love that mirrors the growth you have cultivated. You may feel nervous, excited, or even unsure. This is normal. Angels remind you, fear is natural, but it does not control you. Your heart, your intuition, and your clarity do. When the surprise arrives, do not overthink it. Do not analyze it endlessly. Receive it with gratitude, discernment, and peace. Angels say this is a moment to practice conscious presence. Listen deeply. Observe without judgment. Respond from your highest self. If this is a reunion, let it unfold slowly. Notice how the energy feels different. Notice the intentions behind the words. Notice consistency over charm. If this brings closure instead, let it bring healing. Let your heart breathe freely. Release what no longer serves you. Trust that divine timing has delivered clarity, and angels are guiding the path forward. Remember, this surprise is not a test. It is a gift of love, insight, and spiritual alignment. Angels say, you are worthy of receiving love that matches your heart, your growth, and your truth. And here is the final truth to carry with you. The person who deeply loves you will meet you at your level, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. They will recognize your worth. They will honor your boundaries. They will respect your peace. Your heart has been prepared to receive this energy fully. Your soul has been nurtured to recognize it immediately. And your spirit has been strengthened to walk forward with clarity, no matter the outcome. Angels say this moment is sacred. This is the culmination of growth, patience, and divine timing. And it is only the beginning of your higher love journey. Now, angels want you to take one final step. As you receive this divine surprise, commit to yourself fully, to your peace, to your self-worth, to your alignment. And angels encourage you to remember, you are never alone. You are guided, protected, and deeply loved. If this message has touched your heart, angels say share the love. Like this video to acknowledge the blessing. Comment below to share your experience and connect with others who are receiving angelic guidance. And subscribe to Holy Encouragement, Words of Angel, to continue receiving divine messages, spiritual confirmations, and uplifting guidance for your heart and soul. Angels say, your journey is sacred, your love is sacred, your timing is perfect. So open your heart, stay aligned with your truth, and watch as someone who deeply loves you surprises you in the most unexpected and beautiful way. This is your moment. This is your blessing. And angels say, it is just the beginning of something extraordinary.